Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm doing a get ready with me just with some of my favorite products that I use all the time. I thought I'd kind of go through how I apply them, why I like them, things like that. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I do have my Thankful For You giveaway going on right now, so I'll put a link up here where you can check out the things that are in that. So after you watch this video, go check that out, and then there'll be a link down below where you can get entered into that. So I just did a get ready with me not too long ago, but it was with newer products that I had hauled. So this one is just going to be with my standard everyday products. And how I, do my makeup on a typical day. What you see on my videos is how I do my makeup on a typical day, but I never go through it. So I don't wear my makeup any different for a video than I wear it out and about when I'm doing something. So I already did prime my face. I used the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Light just for my T-zone to fill in some pores. This is not my favorite pore filling one, but you can see I have been using it a lot. I'm just trying to get rid of it, so this is the one I've been using. And then I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water all over my face. I think this one, I really like it just to give like that extra zap of moisture before putting on foundation, because I use a mattifying foundation. So it just kind of gives my face a little bit of moisture before I apply that. And then I just put on the Collab concealer. I conceal this part here because I have white scars. I had really bad acne when I was pregnant with my son, and it left me with a lot of white scars, so I typically use a stick foundation for that. I do really like the Collab one. I am in the shade Ivory Sand. And then I also just put it on any kind of blemishes that I have. This is the Sigma F80. I don't use this to apply foundation, but I do use it to apply the stick concealer. This is just, it's easier to apply a stick product with this brush to kind of spread it around. I'm not super precise on there because I'm going to go in with foundation next. Let's see what we have. So this is my L'Oreal Pro Matte. This one's almost out, but I do have a backup. I've been thinking about getting the Pro Glow for winter. I found this one, what was it, like March, April? And, it hasn't been dry weather since I found it, but since the weather has been getting drier, I actually have been having a little drier skin, which I don't typically deal with. So I thought maybe I'll pick up the Pro Glow one to try out. But for now, what I've been doing, I'm just trying, like, it literally is gone. Can you hear? There's nothing left. For now, what I've been doing is I've been putting a little bit of the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. This is another product that I'm just trying to get rid of because it's not my favorite either, but when I combine these two together, it kind of, it's not so mattifying because this one is super dewy. And then I just kind of spread it around on my face and use my Beauty Blender. So I also thought in this video, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, but I don't like drama on my channel. It's not really that dramatic, but I also I don't want anything I say to offend anyone, and that is not because I don't have an opinion and I don't think my opinion is valid, but I also, what's the point of offending someone? There's no point. I think people on YouTube are too quick to just say what they want to say and not think about, lots of people are seeing their videos and you could be offending someone. It's different. I guess it does feel like you're having a conversation with your friend, but your friend is all of the universe. It could be. So you're not just having a conversation with your one friend who's going to, know where your opinions are coming from. Do you know what I mean? So you don't know my personality fully, so you may take what I say differently than how I actually mean it. But I have been wanting to do a video on things that I don't understand about the beauty community. This is not one of those why are they so dramatic? We're not changing those dramatic people. They are not dramatic because they're on YouTube. They have always been dramatic people. They are just more dramatic because they have more people following them. It's kind of like, this is some salmon concealer from Mary Kay, just an under eye corrector. I don't know why I put that much on because I'm talking while I'm doing it. I usually just use like 2 dots. You know, it's like what they say, like if you get money, your personality is going to stay the same. It's just going to be more of how you were. You know what I mean? If you were generous, you're going to be more generous. If you were petty, you're going to be more petty. So I don't think that it all just has to do with fame. I think that the fame has just increased their amount of drama in their life. But what I'm talking about, there's just like these things that I didn't think about. This is like done. This is my Bare Skin, Bare Minerals concealer it's the serum one, in Fair. I tried to pop the stopper out of this and it fell into, I guess I have a little bit left in there. It fell into the container instead of coming out. So, okay. So there's a lot of things that you don't know until you start your YouTube channel, and then you realize all these things. Some of them are things that people might not like to hear. The first one is kind of funny. Like, I never thought about before, do you really have an outfit for every single video you film? Like, I think about Tati when I think about this, but also YouTubers that I watch. Like, they never have the same outfit on. Do you have that many outfits that you don't ever have to film in the same outfit? Because then I struggle with that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wore that a month ago. I can't wear it again today. I know I've worn this shirt on my channel before. There is just, I mean, I post almost every single day. So it's inevitable that you are going to see the same shirt. And I don't get how these people have so many clothes. I've lost a brush that I need. So for my under eyes, I always do my face makeup before I do my eye makeup. And here is why. So I see other people doing their eye makeup first and then wiping away, you know, the fallout. So I am setting my under eye with the Becca under eye setting powder, under eye brightening powder. Okay, but then they're wiping off all of their eye cream and their face products. So I don't want to lose that moisture that I just put into my face and then put my face products on top of my unmoisturized skin. So I do this first and set my under eyes. Then there's some powder there, so if I fall out, I can brush it off instead of wiping off, you know, my moisturizer. That's why I set mine first. I know people have different reasons. Whatever reason you have for yours is fine. That is my reason for why I do that. Then I'm just going to take the Smashbox Photo Filter Creamy Powder and set my T-zone. So here's something else that I don't understand. And some people, probably most people, are really good at supporting each other on YouTube. This is kind of like a YouTube only thing. But so when I first got started, there were people who would post on my videos, hey, do you want to support each other's channel? And I'm like, oh my gosh, of course. Like, that's such a good idea because we're so small and it's hard to get noticed. So we do have to support each other, you know, so that we can get noticed. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard for you to get noticed on YouTube because there are so many. So what a good idea to support each other, right? And just in general in life, I'm a very, like, I just like supporting other people in their endeavors. I think that we should. What a great way to live, right? I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I don't do like a full contouring stuff. I pinch my big bronzer brush that I use and just give it a little definition here. And I do my neck too because it's light. And then So then I went and I found some people that were similar to my channel, because sometimes you have people that are like, that will post that, and it's like you're the most crazy opposite. Like, I have no interest in your channel, and sometimes if it's not an offensive channel, I'll support it anyway, because why not? I mean, it costs me nothing, it doesn't do anything, I don't have to, you know, why not? But I would find channels similar to mine. Obviously, like, I guess I'm probably not going to offend anyone, because these channels aren't even watching me, right? The people that are supportive are still here. So, and, you know, I would say something like, I found your channel, we've got very similar content, I would love if we could support each other. And then they would say something like, okay, thanks. Never saw them on my channel. I'm like, so you want me to support you, but you don't want to give the support back. And I just don't understand. Like, it literally costs you nothing and pretty much zero time to subscribe and check out a video. So I don't understand. I don't understand it. I think that's going to be something I never understand about YouTube. Yeah, I don't get it. Going along with that, here's something else I don't understand. Okay, so this is the Baked Blush from Laura Geller in Pink Grapefruit. I've really been enjoying this one. I'm going to be doing more of a pinky red eye today, so that one is perfect. And then this is like my go-to highlighter. It's the Master Chrome Molten Gold. This is a dupe for the Ofra Rodeo Drive, if you want to get that. And I've heard that Nikki Tutorials one's really good too, so I kind of want to try that one that just came out from Maybelline. In that same line of highlighters. And I just kind of go along where my blush is, like so. So pretty. So pretty. So going along with that, here's something else I don't understand. And then I just kind of do some on the nose here and right here. You also can't reach out to YouTubers bigger than you. Like, there's these unspoken rules. Like, there's people that don't like sub for subs, where you know, sub to each other. And I'm kind of like, what, does it do something to you? Does it hurt you in some way? Especially if you're, like, I get it if your channels are so crazy opposite, but when you're putting out the same kind of content, why wouldn't you support each other? I don't know. Like, especially if you're around the same size of a channel, if you're both just getting started, it is so silly to me. I don't remember where I was. A child interrupted me. But it's like there's these unspoken rules with the sub for sub, and then, okay, so like for me, like, I want to grow and I want to get better at this because I really enjoy it. So in life, when you want to do that, you reach out to someone who's been doing it longer and ask for tips and guidance, right? Like, if you're a mom and you've got little kids, you might reach out to someone with kids in their next stage to say, hey, this is going on, what can I do? So I'm thinking I can reach out to people that I look up to on YouTube who are kind of like in the next stage, who have been doing it longer, and ask them if they would check out my channel and see what I can do better. Well, apparently that's considered like social climbing or something. That's probably not the word, but like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're just trying to get that person to watch your channel. I don't get it. I have seen Raw Beauty Christy. She actually has talked about other people's channels that I saw a video where she was doing, where she watched someone else's channel and she gave feedback about it. But I feel like she is so far ahead of me that it would be like ridiculous for me to ask her. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's so bizarre. It's such a bizarre world. But you know me. Do you see? I'm the no drama llama over here, okay? I try to be because it's not worth it. Alright, so we have to do brows. I have been using this Your Brow But Better from It Cosmetics. Probably not going to keep a whole lot of this footage because, I mean, I just kind of fill them in, okay? Follow the line of where my brows are and fill. Okay, I think that's probably that. Sometimes I'll go in with my NYX brow mascara if I feel like there's a lot of stray hairs, just to kind of put them in their place. I'm okay today. I'm sure I'll see on the footage if I'm not. You know what else I don't get? Is the people that say they're going to support you and then you'll have like a subscribe and an unsubscribe right away. Or when they enter your giveaway, and there's a subscribe and an unsubscribe right away. And then, okay, first of all, if you win my giveaways, you do have to verify that you are a subscriber. But these people will have their channels open, so you can see that they're not subscribed to you anymore. Like you just said that we were going to support each other, or they reached out to me, and then you can see that they're not supporting you anymore. And you know what? A lot of times I don't even unsubscribe to them, and do you know why? Because I know how awful it is to see your number go down. And why would I want to do that to someone else? I guess I am going to put a little bit of this in. It is just such a strange world to me, and I guess eventually I'll get used to it. I primed my eyes with the Ulta Matte Primer. That one is just as good as any high-end brand that you could get. And today I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette. I think maybe once. I think I filmed a Valentine's Day look using this palette possibly, and I love this palette. I probably use this palette once a week. I typically, do you see this? This is my Emily Noel Makeup Revolution palette. This is why I don't like plastic palettes. It is broken. It is broken. It has come off its hinges, and this is the mirror that I always use to film with. So I guess I'm just going to put the mirror up here and not the... Yeah, so I typically use this one on Sundays when I go to church because it gives me some color, but not... I just tone it down a little, okay? I work in the kids ministry. I tone it down a bit. Although they would probably love it. Okay, here's the other thing, is all the disclaimers you have to put. See, now I feel like I have to say that if you don't agree with me, it's okay, we can have different opinions. Like, don't we know that? Aren't we adults here? Don't we know we can have different opinions and we don't have to just unsubscribe to the person? Okay, so don't unsubscribe to me if you have a different opinion. We can have different opinions on these topics. I'm just kind of sharing like the crazy stuff that I have found since I started YouTube. I was going to say something else and now I don't remember. I'm going to start in with Bone Fresco here in the crease. There was something, you know what, let me zoom you guys in a bit. Okay, so I'm just putting this in the crease with a fluffy blending brush. This is from It Cosmetics. Oh, I was going into another topic and now I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, having to always like put a disclaimer on things. It gets a bit excessive sometimes. Like, do people really get that offended? I guess they do. Oh, the other thing I was going to say I don't get all the negative comments that people put. Like, why just click out? Why do you gotta watch the video? And I've been fortunate that I don't really have a lot of negative comments on my videos. I'm sure at some point I will. I think that's probably par for the course of a YouTube channel, but I don't understand. I mean, I guess I do, because people, you know, if they're suffering in their life in some way, it makes them feel better to make someone feel worse. I get that that's a thing. Okay, I'm going to go in with this fluffy brush from Morphe. This is the 433. And I'm going to take Love Letter. So that is this shade right here. And then I'm going to deepen up the crease with that. Anyways, needless to say, after having said all that, I am super thankful for all of you guys and how amazing you are, because I don't really have a lot of drama. I mean, I try to keep my channel drama free. Because, I mean, there's no point in that either. That just gets you worked up, and then, you know, you take it with you, and with it, it's makeup. It's makeup. It's fun. It's artistic. It helps you feel put together when you put it on, and good about yourself. I'm not saying you have to have makeup to feel good about yourself. See there, I gotta put in another disclaimer. But it does. Right? It just kind of helps you feel, it's like getting dressed out of your pajamas in the morning. It helps you feel like, you know, put together, good about yourself. That's okay. So we're just going to keep it that way here. But those are some things that I just don't understand. So this is just going to be kind of like a soft, not neutral, simple. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's neutral for me of some sorts. I'm using the dark brown in this palette just to deepen up this outer V. It's called Cypress Umber. I love this palette. This is definitely one of my favorite palettes. I know it's not new, but I think I either got it this year or the end of last year. It was on sale at Ulta for half price, I think. That's also when I got my Prism palette. I'm going to be having some more looks with that one as well. Ooh, see? This palette is so gorgeous. Love it. Alright, next I'm going to take Venetian Red. That's the shimmery red color in here. So it's, right? Is that? No, it's satin. I'll make up my mind at some point. I'm going to take Venetian Red and put it on some of the lid, and then we're going to take Vermeer right here, and that's going to go on the inner part of the lid. I think that's pretty much my things I don't understand about YouTube, like why they're that way. When this should just be something that is fun. And like helping other people find good products, learn how to do different eye looks. Like it doesn't have to be about all the drama. No drama. No drama. Alright, I'm going to take my little brush. Oh, I didn't even say what brushes I'm using. This is the Luxie Mini Tapered 121 brush. That's what I used the brown on, and I'm just going to kind of blend together right here. Where I put that Venetian Red, I'm going to pull back some Love Letter into this look in the crease. That's like the color of this palette that people love. And then I'm going to take a flat, I think this is the concealer brush from Morphe, the 124. And my fixing spray and that Vermeer shade. This one is super crumbly. Definitely use a fixing spray with it. You know, I wish this palette had a, like a deep pinkish burgundy shimmer. I think that would be really pretty in this palette. I guess I'll have to buy the Norvina palette. That is on my wish list though. As soon as I get another 20% off from Ulta to use with my points, I'm getting that Norvina palette. I'm really upset. I wanted to get it in my last haul and I just didn't pick it up. And I don't know why. I felt like it was maybe a little too neutral. But then I went in and swatched it and I was upset that I hadn't purchased it. So I'm just going back and forth with the brush that I used Venetian Red on and the brush that I have my shimmer shade on, just to blend those where they meet right there. So I'm going to take Bone Fresco, that was the first grayish purple shade that I used, and smudge that all along the lower lash line. And then Love Letter is going to deepen up the outer V. I'm going to do some liner and mascara, and I'll be back to show you that look, but then I am going to be putting on some lashes today. because I have a new obsession with lashes. I will be back with liner and mascara. I used my Lorac Frontaline Pro Liquid Liner, and what did I use? The Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Mascara. I just got this NYX Suede lipstick in Free Spirit. I'm going to put that on. Oh, that's interesting. It's almost like a powdery formula. I like it. I like this color a lot too. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and do lashes, and I will be back with the final look. I used the Ardell 106 from the Natural Variety Pack collection. I really like these lashes. This is my third time using them. So I'm going to see how many times you can use these lashes, because I know people say the more expensive lashes you can use more times, but let's see how many times we can use these. What is going on here? Okay, I also just used the Duo Glue, the green one. And I'm going to go ahead and finish it off with the Scandinavia Bridal Setting Spray. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. I think that's everything from things that I just don't get about YouTube. But I don't think they're changing. So don't forget to enter the I'm Thankful For You giveaway. Give this video a thumbs up before you leave, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!